All right. So on this video today, it's going to be a little bit long, but kindly bear with me. We're going to talk about something important, which is the before and after images that are normally taken by trainers, and they get to share this on their social. Um, and at the end of the day, it's usually to bring that sort of like social proof, um, and such that potential clients are also able to view some of these things, and they're able to picture themselves in those photos, and those transformation photos. And yeah, so we've been thinking a lot about this, and why some trainers just seem to get client acquisition. Of course, there's a lot that goes in when managing your clients. This is a Reddit post, a subreddit called personal training, which we've been spending a lot of time in, and there's a lot of rich and really good advice from different people who have different levels of experience in running personal training successfully. And so and so yeah, so the reality check usually is, you in order to do this, you have to go through certain steps. So first of all, you need to have collected the images, the before photos, either from 12 weeks ago. You spend about 30 minutes just going through Canva and trying to fit that up on a post that would fit on an Instagram post, and or going ahead and asking for these images if you hadn't asked for them earlier on. And so yeah, that's usually like a little bit of a pain point. And so because of this, we thought, hey, what can we build? And so I'm just going to go straight ahead and show you the this goals feature. So it exists already under the members portal on the sidebar. Once you click under member, particular member, and then you select a particular member that you want, and then you go ahead and select the member goal. You're able to create a new goal if the current one hasn't yet expired, and you can go ahead and be as descriptive as you want under that particular goal. You've had trainers who go ahead and add very many details, such as maybe the muscle mass, the fat mass, etc, and all of that. You get to add the deadlines in days, and you just go ahead and add it by just clicking and save. And so during this training, you're able to add different progress, like nutrition, nutrition, nutrition uh, is is going great. Let's just go ahead and just add something. um, is going great, and you can add that. So when you save this note, it goes ahead and it's added under this progress note, and you can add many more for those, usually those weekly check-ins that you already even still doing. And so once you do this, and the goal deadline reaches, you're able to now complete that goal for that particular client. So let's say if you hadn't added the before after, you're able to do that when you're doing the completion goal um, images. So you can go ahead here, we're gonna update this. So let's assume this was like weight gain and strength gaining, or strength or endurance kind of like training. And you can see here, this is the before photo and this is the after photo, and you're able, as the trainer, to add a final comment. You can go ahead and say good progress, uh, good progress, keep it up, amazing, physique, physique. So what's the good thing about this is that pain of going through Canva and adding it and trying to fit in your logo, all that, now we have been able to support you guys with that. So for instance, this gym name, or this personal training account name, for this case is called test one, but it can have your logo and it can have your name as a personal trainer. And so we're just gonna go ahead and tap on the complete goal. And so what this does is it goes ahead and it creates it adds both of the images, and it completes that particular goal. And you're able to see for that particular client, for this instance, since this was a completed goal, there was no progress notes that were added. But for this other one, there's that progress. Where is it? There's a progress that we had added. And so now for this particular one, you're also able to now download completion image, and you can see here it says generating completion image, which is that before and after image with your logo, and congratulations with the for that particular client. And it actually looks quite nice. It's opened on my other screen, but let me just go ahead and show you how that email looks like. So the email that goes out to your client looks something like this. We are using the test one. So I'm just gonna go back here and just go ahead and refresh my emails, and you can see here that I can see that particular goal, and it's telling me congratulations, and it's coming from the test one. So for this instance, it will go out with your personal training account. It will have the before and after images, and it also goes out now with this attachment. So this attachment image shows the client's name. It says goal completed. It says in this instant, even though we said endurance, the goal name was lose 2 kg, but you can see clearly that it has the before and after image, and it looks quite nice. It also has the trainer's note, good progress, keep it up, amazing physique, and it also has the logo and the name. So let's say if this was personal training, and and you have your name, your personal training name, this is what would come here. Your logo will also show up here, and it's actually pretty nice because this particular image is 1080 by 1080, the dimensions for an Instagram post. So since this has gone to your client's email, they themselves can share this either through their socials if they wanted to. And what that does is it also markets you, and and this is also something you can post. You don't have to go through that entire headache of spending over 30 minutes setting this up and doing it manually by yourself. You just simply you can download it from your end by just clicking under download here, and at the same time your client gets a really nice congratulations email, and the goal, what was the goal name, what was the type of the goal, what was the description. It can be very detailed in this case, and when was it completed, and the before and after images, and the final feedback. So the progress notes that you add weekly or maybe even daily when you're doing the daily check-ins, all of those, they appear under this bit, and it goes out, and it goes on behalf of your personal training brand. And so this is that new feature, and the main aim was what happens and how do you make this process easier for yourself, having those before and after images for your clients, where you're also able to celebrate them, where it's easy for you to just set it up to get the final before and after images that you can use to again the main goal being bringing the qualified prospect, doing that social proof that it does automatically, and having you go through this entire process in a very simplistic way. And also remember that when you set the goal, when the goal deadline reaches, also another email that is automated that you get to set under the communications settings, they go out automatically. And so usually you'll find lots of payment reminders, of course, because those ones they go out on a monthly basis. But if it's also like a 3 month goal reminder, all of those ones, they get done automatically under your automated communications. And so and so this feature is good because number one, it saves you time. Number two, it enables you to have that quick win thing stuff. you're able to add very descriptive progress notes on your daily or weekly check-ins. You're able to download that image very quickly for that client or that member that just finished their goal, the final goal, very very easily, and you're able to do that and you're able to get those quick wins. So it's for this particular member. In this case, you are able to come here, you just click on the download, it generates that completion image still with your brand, and it goes out and it looks really nice. And also under your dashboard, you're able to see the goal completion rate for your clients. So in this case, 25% of the goals for all of my clients have been achieved. And so that's this is a video about that goal feature. How do you ensure that you retention is also achieved? How do you get to know sort of like your numbers, all these things that are discussed in these subreddits for personal training, and how to run a fitness business in the right way such that you're not also overworking. You're also able to just have it like um, your personal life, and also your business is also doing really well at the same time. You're able to follow up, you're able to manage your business, you're able to run it like a business, um, and yeah, getting recognition, all those sorts of things, um, just those nitty gritties that you'd otherwise not prioritize. And so yeah, so this is about that particular feature, which is the goals feature. You, and then once one of your client finalizes one of the goals, you're able to add extra goals, such that let's say for the next goal, you can go ahead and say, now we want this particular client to improve their shoulder by maybe 4 centimeter, or it can be very descriptive. Whichever goal it is that you want for that client, it's up to you as a trainer, because you know what it is that they wanted, or the goal that you can set for them. But yeah, you get to do that, and it's something that is really simple to do, and that is automated, and that is also straightforward. So if you got any questions, thank you for listening uh, all this way through. So this feature is available for all the accounts with an active subscription. Um, and yeah, so this is the goals feature. Yeah, feel free to reach out in case of any questions. You can call the number on the bio.